David was afraid of the Lord that day, and said, how shall the ark of the Lord come unto me? And David would not remove the ark of the Lord unto him into the city of David. But David carried it aside into the house of Obed-Edom, the Gittite. And the ark of the Lord continued in the house of Obed-Edom, the Gittite, 3 months. And the Lord blessed Obed-Edom and all his house. Or carry. This passage of scripture, I'll give you the whole story, and I would want everyone to read from chapter 6, 1 through 19. You'll get the whole story. For the sake of time, I can't read the whole story. But this story is about David's bringing into the Ark of the Covenant back into Jerusalem. And when he was bringing the Ark, they were celebrating. David said, I'm going to bring the Ark, the glory of God, back to Jerusalem. We're going to carry this in it. And we're going to carry it. And they were celebrating. But they made a new cart for it. And they made a new cart, and they put it on the back of a horse, and Uzzah, one of David's men, was walking with it, and they were carrying it, and they would put it on the back of the cart, and the horse almost tipped over and it hit a pothole. So the ark slid. And so Uzzah just, something you got, get ready to fall, you want to hold it, make sure it don't fall. So Uzzah just, being helpful, hold the ark, grabbed it so it won't fall, put it back, and as soon as he touched it, he dropped down dead. David got mad, like, God, why did you kill Uzzah? He was just trying to hold the cart. And I said that when I first read this scripture, I'm like, I would say the same thing. I was on David's side. I ain't lying. I'm like, dang, God, you killed the man just because he touched a cart? And I'm like, I said, God, why are you so harsh about that? Then God said, I didn't tell them to cart it, I told them to carry it. And he said, and another thing, Uzzah wasn't a priest. He wasn't a Levite. He had no business handling it. David disobeyed me, that's why somebody died. I had to make an example of what I told him to do. And sometimes things die in your life because you know what? We supposed to be carrying some things in our life and we leave it on somebody else to cart it. That's why things are rocky, that's why things fall, that's why things mess up, because it's up to you to carry what you got to carry. Some people can't pay your gas and electric bill. You do. If your name is on the lease, you better make sure things paid for. You better make sure the gas and electric paid for, the water paid for. If your name on a lease on a mortgage, is your cross to carry. Oh, my friend didn't carry. You paid for it. Don't cart it off on them, even though they should help. No matter what, I don't care what people say. At the end of the day, if the county come in here and an issue come in here, nobody got to worry about fire marshal bill but moi. Because you know what? I signed the dotted line that it will be right when they come. And some people want to shook things off on other folk. When you get a certain age, even though people messed over you, people did you wrong, you can't lie. I can't lie. I came from West Baltimore. Yeah, I came from the hood. I ain't had much, but they sold drugs in the neighborhood. So I ain't got, the man. What man? The man is you got an opportunity. You can't carry where you came from and where you're going. Some things Jesus said we got a cross to bear. Everybody got their own cross. Cross, what do you mean by cross? Your own responsibility in life. There's certain things only you can do. And what David did, what he should have been carrying, And I wish I put the illustration on there of the ark. They had 2 Steves. It's supposed to be 2 men or 4 men, 2 on each side, carrying it on their shoulders. No, what they did, they made a horse carry for what a man's supposed to do. It's supposed to have been manpower carrying it. Because here it is again. If you put something on a cart, you ain't got a handle over it. When you got something in your hand, you can deal with it. That's why I tell people, don't put your responsibilities on people. Because if you put your responsibilities on people, you will fall. They will tip over. They will rock. Why you ain't pay the gas and electric bill? Well, I thought you were paying. Well, my name on it. Yeah. Because your name on it, you better make sure it's paid. The reason why they don't care, because their name ain't on it. Amen. And when people's name ain't on it, David's name was on it because he was a king. But unfortunately, somebody had to die. Because somebody else was disobedient. And God said, you put it on, and here it is again. They put it on a new cart. So now certain things you just can't do new. Everything in the church you can't do new, y'all. You trying to do, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it new and different. New and different may not work. You better go for what you know. You better do what you know works. And don't let nobody talk you out of your method of how you do things. Because if it worked for you, it may not work for them. People carting a lot of things around. Carting old hurts. Carting their past. Carting folk did you. And let me say this. If you did things wrong in your life, carry it. Own it. Now we don't want to own nothing no more. If I messed over you, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I messed over you. If I did something stupid, I admit that I did some dumb stuff in my life wrong. I own it. Now, I don't judge people who did things for innocence, because some people got lied to. I lied to people lied on me, and I lied on them. But I have to own it to say, Lord, I'm sorry, I'm going to carry it, I'm going to keep walking. Lord, I own this house, I got to carry it, I'm going to keep walking. Lord, I own this, I do that, I took care. Even though that man left me, or even that woman left me, I own that child. Even though they don't do, I got to carry that child. I can't cart that child. I got to carry this child till they get of age. And I will carry that child until they get of age. So sometimes we got to stop worrying about what we're going to cart. Stop putting things on a cart. Because you know what? It's going to hit a pothole. And if they were to carry it, guess what? The ark would never fell. Because guess what? If one of them, say if you walk and you hit a pothole, you could have balanced yourself. Sometimes in life you're going to hit some potholes in your life. But if you carry it, you can easily balance it. The horse going to keep on walking. The horse, if the cart flip over the cart, the horse going to keep pulling and dragging it. Now, if say for instance somebody hit a pothole and one man broke his leg, you know what? Somebody else can run and undergird and hold it back up. That's why God wanted them to carry it so it wouldn't fall. That's why God wanted to carry you so you won't fall. We put things on man, and man will cart us. They'll throw us in the back. Don't even hold us down. We bounce every time we bouncing all over the place. That's why you crazy. Because you carted. God ain't carrying you. Nobody carrying you. You're carted. Oh, they don't care about me because you carted. When things go wrong, you carted. That's why you're bouncing all over the place. You're sliding all over the place. You're here today, gone tomorrow. You don't know which way you go. And the Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So many people are unstable. Take your responsibilities off a cart and carry it. Jesus, we got a cross to bear. We got to carry a cross. We are Luke 9 and 28, God said we got a cross. A cross is responsibility, a calling, a test, or a trial. Certain things you just, only one you can pull it off. You got to carry it. One of the Gospels, Jesus was carrying his cross. He was carrying his cross. And when he was carrying it, he was getting tired. And the centurion said, call a man to help him. The man got underneath that cross and almost broke his shoulder. Jesus had to touch him to give him strength to carry his cross. And let me say something to you. Everybody, if you're in relationships, you're at the job, don't put your cross on people who can't carry the weight. Expectation is the birth or breeds disappointment. What I mean, when you put weight on people, and you put expectation on people, you put people all the way up here. So when expectation, the higher the expectation, the higher the disappointment is. So when they don't reach the mark that you put them at, and you get disappointment, the disappointment goes down further. And it hits harder. The higher you go, the harder to hit. So the level of expectations is the level of disappointment. So I tell people, when you dealing with certain folk, put your level of expectation at a low place. At a low place. Don't put up on them. So when your disappointment comes, you ain't falling that far. You don't fall down that far from a disappointed place. People will disappoint you. And hear this, don't put an expectation on people you just met. Don't put an expectation when you know, and let me say this, learn people's nature. Learn how they act. If they crazy or something wrong with them, find out before you put all these expectations on them. Oh, he got 5 baby mamas. Why you think he gonna stick with you? Why you expect that he gonna take care of your child? Then you gonna wonder, well, Johnny left me. I'm hurt. You hurt? He got 5 of them that he left hurt. Why do you expect Johnny they're going to take care of you special? Johnny did Judy in, and you ain't Judy. And we put that level up there and shocked when folk hurt us. But look at his behavior. Look at his pattern. And you expect him to stay with you? Oh, let me flip this side. Oh, that woman spending up my money. She wanted to go out all the time. Blah, blah. She wanted to go out when she was dating. That woman don't cook, don't clean. She ain't cooking clean when she was messing with her. She told you she didn't cook. She told you she didn't clean. She ain't getting her nails dirty. Yeah, she look good, but she's a mannequin. What do you expect when you go? See, what problem is people get in a relationship and they expect because we marry each other or we dating that they gonna momentarily voila turn into this husband or this wife. No, they what they are when you met them. They was on a cart when you met them. You never had a handle on them when you met them. That's why they bouncing all over the place. That's why they broke up the here now, we there now. That's why folk are unstable. They on a cart. And you can't carry everybody. Some people don't want to be kept. Some people don't like good. I thought people, you know what? I thought people like nice. I thought people love nice. I found out more people like nasty than nice. Because nice is boring. Nice is plain. Nice is stable. Nice is mundane. Nice is regular. But nasty is exciting. How long will a nice movie keep your attention, but a nasty one will you keep watching it? And I don't mean nasty means sex. They argue, they fighting, they raising hell, they half naked. Controversy, they run all over the place. So that's what goes on when you deal with nasty. But most people like nasty more than they like nice. And so that's what we're getting into. And you know what? Nasty is on the cart. Nice, you got a handle over it. Because you got to be nice to hold it. And after you get, the older you get tired of nasty. When you get older, you want just nice. You want just peace. I met this person and we were talking. She was nice lady, but she told me, and let me say this, y'all. When you're a certain age, I ain't lying. I have a certain expectation of you having some kind of sense. If you middle age and you crazy, whoo, my mother say, ain't no fool like an old fool. And you still a fool? You 50 and you acting 15 fool? And this lady was talking about, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start my career. You 50, 5 or something. You going to restart your life? When? You ain't got that much time. The bell done rang, boo-boo. We in the fourth quarter. 30 seconds left in the game. What are you talking about? You going to start a new game? Folk in retirement age. And I'm not saying God can, you going to start